Chris Cornell is my favorite musician, and he's got this one lyric in one of his songs where he says, "Searchlight soul, they say, I can't see it in the night." And what I get from him saying that is people are telling him, "Hey, you're like a searchlight for other people. Like you kind of guide them in their own, oceans of madness or whatever." But he says, "I can't see it in the night." So what I get from it is, um, although he might be a beacon to all these people, he doesn't see it for himself. And as an artist myself, even though I don't like using that term, I feel
Yeah,
like that's me as well. And I'm wondering if that's you too, where perhaps you are a beacon of light for someone, but you can't see it for yourself.
yeah, dude. I think I kind of agree with that. I really agree with that. You really don't know, until people reach out and say, "Wow, man, that was amazing and it helped me through this and blah blah blah." I mean, it's wonderful when they tell you that, or at least maybe understand like, wow, I got the emotion you were trying to convey through your piece. So I think that's a wonderful thing to experience in a way.
Yeah. And in a way, it's also like you don't even have to be an artist necessarily. You can just be a human, right? There's so many
Yeah,
searchlights, and someone might be living their life doing something, and they might just be, working hard at it and thinking nothing's happening, but there's people around them or people in their vicinity that look at them as a beacon of light, as a beacon of hope. And they would
yeah,
never know that either unless somebody told them, right?
yeah. And that's the thing. If somebody told them, they might end
Yeah.
up just feeling like, oh man, I don't help anybody. I don't do anything. I just a waste of air or whatever. But in reality, maybe you got like three or four people just admiring you, and you don't even know it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I really like how Jordan Peterson talks about, he says it surprises him how little encouragement is needed to motivate a person to do better. And I believe him, man. Like there was one person where I very sincerely, wrote them a message, a note card, and it really changed their life. And I could see it. And I was like, oh my God. Like it was just a very beautiful thing to witness. Not
yeah,
like a pat on the back to myself, but just like that was just so beautiful to see. Just like a small word of encouragement really helped this person. So I really
yeah.
believe that, like encouraging others to do better, it really builds people up. It lets them
Why do you think
fly.
we do that more often?
Sorry?
Why do you think we don't do that more often as people? Because I completely agree. I have experienced that myself. The other day, I was just feeling down, and somebody just told me the simplest thing: "I like your shoes, man." And it just completely changed my day. It was so dumb when I think about it. So cliche. I know it sounds so cliche, but I felt more confident. I'm like, man, yeah, I do got some good style. I do look good today, man. Come on, it's me. Come on, and it just made me feel so much better. It was such a, appreciate the comment, but it was such a small thing, and it's like, wow, why can't we do that more often with you know because it's kind of rare to actually tell that to people, at least me hearing it, especially working with a lot of people, it's kind of rare to hear it, you
Hmm.
know so I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's many answers, but I assume the ego is one of them, you know? Or
Shiny.
maybe like some people, I was talking to one of my friends about this, about how some people can be kind of mean or reserved or closed off into cliques because they have low self-esteem, and that, kind of going outside of that even just a little bit is not the journey for them, at least not yet, So maybe something like that, low self-esteem. But
Mhm.
really, I don't know. All I do know is whether, just telling someone that they've got great shoes or just reminding someone of the good things about them. I
Yeah,
really think it can build them up.
Yeah, that's completely true, man. Completely true.